It's week 6 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Texans coming up next.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because
5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give now to the running back. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First down, here's Lamar. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with first and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. There's a give, left side. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's third and goal at the 1. Keep it on the ground. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Looking for a target. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Fair catch made here at the 30. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start. And
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it's going to be Texans football. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now, 1st round. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. On 1st down, Jackson finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Jackson. Watson with the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 30. And again, it's Jackson. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Lamar throwing again. Connects with Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Lamar off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's Lamar. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's taken down at the 30.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Gets this to Bateman. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Connects with Bateman. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Jackson yet again. He's got Watson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Hill. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Staying between the tackles, fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Ravens trying to make some noise before halftime. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down, here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action, here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Watson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll run here on 1st down. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Jackson now on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Pass caught by Mixon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Into a crowd and, intercepted! Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Out now come the Texans on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They send him left out of the slot. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud has his man. It's Mixon.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Pass taken in by Diggs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
On the ground again with Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for him to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This from 48 on the left hash.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. A give now from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The tight end going in motion right. 2nd and 4. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play fake, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. They just get the play on. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. All set up now for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he
Ball
provoked?
start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Throwing is Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
Stroud off the play fake. Cut by Diggs. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Here's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. First down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got... And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air, Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down, and they go right back to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Before being stopped. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That run gets him 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Steelers and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the...
The first of 3 on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
That one to the veteran Hooper.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hooper, the tight end, is in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Now 3rd and 5.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Steelers offense ready for their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Harris again. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Hooper, the tight end, is in motion.
5-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Downs goes in motion. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers. They'll motion over Pierce. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the left side and taken in by Downs. They'll motion over Pierce. On the give, this is Taylor. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. His kick is perfect. And the Colts get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Anthony Gould now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion over Pierce. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now toss left side for Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. They try to run for it with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They go play action with Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Throwing again, Wilson. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Give up the middle to Taylor. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Harris. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Wilson. Catch made by Pickens. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now Wilson on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw again is Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Again, Wilson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one complete to Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got downs. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the... So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end Hooper. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a goal.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one grabbed by Austin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. In motion comes Pittman. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Colts about set to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Steelers. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. On the give, it's Harris. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. On third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Harris. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 29-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. They'll give it to Harris again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Harris. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one to the veteran Hooper. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They face second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll motion over Pierce. They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. Here's a third down and 4. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go play action now. Wilson. This one down the field for Freiermuth. He gets 3. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, they are pecking away at this This one now, very big touchdown, gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the Colts will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On the handoff, it's Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now Russ. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Give up the middle to Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Harris. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The open man is Wilson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Back to throw. Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Downs goes in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 45-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The game is 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Taylor. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Taylor. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. Here's 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.